Hey everyone, it's Little Red. I don't know how long I'll be here on camera, but I'm going to start this way. And y'all have to excuse me, my hot mess. I would like to say thank you to Elizabeth for the super chat. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I'm going to call y'all out. It might take a while. There's quite a few of y'all in here. Hello, Elizabeth from Hungary and under curfew and lockdown. Wow. Nick and Steph, welcome. Cassandra, Miss Cassandra, hey. Jake's Baby Cakes, good afternoon. Elliot's Web, hi. And Huff means Hungarian, I'm assuming, because they said they were from Hungary. I don't know what it stands for, though. That's exactly. Hey, that Amber chick. Sorry, I'm trying not to wear my glasses. I'm like, Elliot's Web, I hope you're back. Hey, Catherine with my sweet voice. I'm doing good. She said, how you doing? Hey, Miss Lisa, my love. Hello to all that are already here. Love to see this many people. This is early. I'm excited to see how a stream like this goes. And if you'll notice, I'm alone right now. Other than Cash, we've just been chilling. I don't know who might, Dottie might take a link in a few. I just wanted to really try this. I'm sure I'll be able to keep up with the chat more when I'm by myself. And I don't do this a lot. Lisa, Cassandra, hey Stacy, 133 in Hungarian currency or Huff brand of sweatshirt. And it's Friday 13th, y'all. I'm gonna stay off the road. Guess what? First thing, I left the house a while ago, locked myself out because my little C-clamp on my key ring fell off and my house key. So I texted my son because I usually have a window I can crawl in. It's locked, but I couldn't have crawled in this condition. He happened to be next door working on the rental that he's remodeling to move in. And when he got up here, he's like, you don't have any windows unlocked? So I started looking around. My front door that I do not use ever was unlocked. I don't know how that happened, but luckily. And it was also, there's a couch up against it. So I had about this much room I was able to squeeze in because it wouldn't open far. But I'm glad that happened. So now I know my front door is unlocked and it's no longer locked. And I will make sure my mom has a spare key or my son from now on. Hey, Godless Scummer. How are you? Hope everyone's having a great Friday the 13th. Miss Cassandra. I'm going to get all y'all's names said. I promise. Hey, Christy York. We're glad you're here. Not a fan of KJ. Hey. Ampatone. Good afternoon. Hey, Fairy Dusted. Yay, it is the beginning of the weekend. Every day kind of runs together for me right now because I do the same thing every day. Sit here and look at Cash and lay around with Cash. Hey, Nat B. Hey, every 5 minutes, yay. Miss Cassandra's going down a rabbit hole of unsolved but solved mysteries, as in family never got justice. Yeah, I like unsolved mystery stuff. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Georgette. Hey, Bubba. Hoot 3. My hoot. Hey, Crystal. Hey, y'all. Hey. Yeah, y'all go press that like button. Thank you, Hoot. Hey, Cams. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Koshanen. You get a daytime stream from me. Yay. I'm excited about this. Hey, Jane. Hey, Ange K. Welcome. Amber Hillis, what's up? My goodness. I will always love that screen name. I just see us. We'll have to watch close. Hey, Elizabeth. Again, I don't know how PayPal works with other countries. How does that work? I don't know. Yay, we get a stream during the day, Cole says. Hey, True Ball of Wax, my love. Roddy, how you doing? We're doing 2 channels together. Hey, Mother Funk, my friend. Finally caught the live before work. Yay, Lara. Lara. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to be that person. Isn't that a great song? I'll check your email. That's not an email I stay signed into, so I need to do better. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Katie Kaiser, my love. Gosh, did he just walk past me? Yeah, well, y'all didn't see. Sorry. Hey, Katie. Sammy Joe, what's up? Ace Ventura. Nick and Steph said every time you hear that chime, someone from Katie's members leave and get swings. Did I just lose my spot? Hey, Ace Ventura, Trubella Wax. I was typing. Daggone it, I just lost my spot. Daggone it. Now he's going to start his crap. I'm sorry. I've got to scroll up. I lost. Where in the world did it go? Okay, I'm thinking True Bell of Wax, Motherfuck, Lara, Debbie, Nat. My goodness, did you do a day stream for happy birthday to you? I can't sing, I'm terrible. I need Dottie here to happy birthday. We're going to sing happy birthday when she comes in. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my goodness. Happy birthday to you. I love you. I'm sorry it's quick, but I hate my voice. I'm tone deaf singer. Welcome everyone. Sammy Joseph, what's up? Okay, I'm trying to catch up where I missed. Hey, Sabrina. I saw someone else's birthday was mentioned. I'll get to it. Hey, Mama Wolf. Hey, Black Bear. Miss Cassandra just rolling in. There's Cash, my love. He said, here you go, talking to this box again. But there's no voices coming out this time. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, Miss Phyllis. Thanks. November is a busy month for birthdays. It is. December around my areas. Both of my kids are December. My brother's family have several. It's a lot. Happy Friday 13th, Dana Brett. Back at you. Bubba. Hey, One Warped Angel. Hey, April. Reptile Mama. Kristen. Mama Bear. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm getting there. Pippi Longstocking. Good afternoon. Thank you for mods dropping links. Y'all are amazed. Balls. Godless Scummer. We are under lockdown again. And I'm sorry to hear that. I hope this stuff soon ceases and gets better, because I think it's causing a lot of havoc among people's mental health, emotional health, depression, fights on the internet. I do think that has a lot to do with a lot of discord that happens. It's a lot of mess going on Twitter. It sure is, Cole. Hey, Jade. How are you doing, ma'am? Thank you. Not a fan. Cash said, hey, back at you. Did you hear him bark? He was talking to you. Hey, Cams. Cams, yeah. Stacy is Cam's not. Wait, did Stacy change her name to Cams? Or am I reading that wrong? I want a mental note, but I'll forget if someone doesn't remind me, if that's in fact the case. Hey, Laura. I got that song in my head. I love it. Hey, Kier. Welcome. Hey, AR. Hey, Little Red. Hope you're having a great day. I am having a good Friday. God the Scummer. Hey, Lisa Sims. You're listening from work. I love that. Lady Law, welcome. Ashley Ray, thank you. Just finished watching my last stream. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for the view. What the F? My profile picture changed to a green head. You'll have to go to your Google, like click on that green head and update your pic. Wonder why that. Oh, because you changed your name. You've got to change. I didn't know that was an automatic, but maybe that's why. Today is my son-in-law's birthday. Happy birthday, son-in-law. And I get to watch your grandpuppies for the weekend while he celebrates. Yay! Pants. You get to babysit the puppers. It's Lisa's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lisa. Happy birthday to you. Sorry, my voice sucks. Please don't hold it against me. Hey, Captain T. I'm almost down, y'all. I'm almost caught up. Hey, Ames B72. About to throw a pizza in the oven. I did that earlier. I had a Tostinos and Cash enjoyed the heck out of it. He loves when I cook because he knows it's feeding time. The person talking about screenshots on Twitter just stepped in crap. Run. She loves stepping in crap. Getting ready to leave for Stafford, Texas by myself in an hour. Is that a long drive for you, reptile? And be careful. You are driving, I'm assuming. Is it business or pleasure? Because I've never heard of Stafford. Lara, so glad I got alive. Work has been stupid busy. Too many patients, not enough nurses. That is the case everywhere, I think, Lara. And thank you for being an essential worker. And we love nurses. I love nurses. I was in the hospital, and the doctors are great. They come by once a day and spend 5 minutes, but the nurses are ones that know the patients. They have to tell the doctor about the patient. They have to know everything and remember it, and the doctors not so much. The doctors are great, but the nurses don't get the credit they deserve. I've always known that, even before I was a healthcare worker. It's just facts. Lara, so I got a live work. Yep, read that one. This is early evening for Godless Scummer. It is, isn't it so weird to have Lil Red at 5-6 hours earlier than normal? Oh, it's your mama's birthday, Miss Lisa. So, what, did I misread? I'm sorry. Happy birthday to everyone that's having a birthday today. I love you all. Hey, Lily C. Uncovering hypocrisy. What's up, my friend? You can't say hi to everyone individually because you need to work, but hello. Hope you're having a beautiful Hot Friday 13th. Thank you for being here while you're at work. You're amazing. And oh God, why does it skip like that? Where'd it go? I would like to say to Cam's Yaya for $5. Damn it, my first super chat didn't show up, but it was sent somewhere. I changed Stacy to Cam's. Cam's Yaya for $5. Girl, I'm not new. I changed Stacy to Cam's. Debbie for $15. Thank you so much. Love your dog. I love mine. She's like my own child. He is like my child, but very quite possibly more annoying than my children ever were. And Cam's again for $5. So it showed up for me $5 twice. Damn it, my first super chat didn't show up. And then I see one that says I'm not new. So thank you for $10 super chats. I love you. Debbie Hobbs, love your dog. I don't want to miss anyone, so I'll say it all twice. And Elizabeth, thanks for the $4 and 400 Hungarian. Thank you so much. Ash Key, what's up? Hey, oh my God, forgot my brother's birthday. Mentioning birthdays. Well, you're welcome. Call you Bear Text a happy birthday. The beer just hit my neighborhood again, and it's a much weaker version at least. That's good, Lady Law. And Mama Bear said she saw your first chat, super chat. So, Ashley Ray, I saw the first one too. I think it'll let you refund if you ask for it, Miss Cam. If you want one back, because it did come through both times. I don't want you to get double charged. Lisa, where you agreeing 100%? I'm trying to read, sorry. Miss Cassandra Laylaw, my brother can't make a Facebook with his name because a politician is named the same and they say my brother's fake. Oh my goodness, that's wild. Hey, that's the only reason I have a Facebook. Ames, my second cousin, turns 5 today. It is so crushing. He was just born a hot minute. Isn't it crazy how fast kids grow? It's crazy. It's like I want my grandbaby to get here, but then stop. Time. I want her to stay little. Stacy is now Cams, y'all. In the chat. Tony Madison, how you doing? What time is it where you're at? Remind me. Hey, British. Hey. My brother's birthday is October 30th. I had to write him. I just sent my driver's license, a letter, and a utility bill. Now it's been reviewed. Oh, really? You had to prove yourself. I had to do that with my Little Red account. But it's not my real name still. But I had to give it a real name. And I tried to make it Red Little. It wouldn't let me. So I just made it Robin Little. Because I guess Red isn't a real name. But I did change the pic. 106 here. Wow. That's amazing. Y'all always come hang out. And it's amazing. AR says you have the sweetest little voice. If you're talking to me, thank you. Attempting to wash dishes, but listen, I hate washing dishes. I love my dishwasher. I am perfectly on pitch. Sabrina, you're funny, but thank you. Happy birthday, Jane says to Lisa, but I think it's Lisa's mom. I may be wrong about that. I may miss something. Mine was last month. So happy late birthday, Lisa. I love Cash too. I have 2 English bulldogs and they're spoiled rotten, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Yes, actually, Ray, did they shed as bad as Cash? Because I'm telling you what, I have to brush him every day, and it's terrible. Like the floors is the biggest problem in my house. Everyone saying thank you for me, happy birthday. I will pass them on to my mom. I'm doing laundry. I did fold my clothes last night. I think I have another load of towels now. I gotta dry. Stafford is just on the west side of Houston, and where did it just go? Why does that keep happening to me? Stafford is just on the west side of Houston. Ashley Ray, I hear you. Mine's spoiled. Guess what she wants? Laundry and dishes are the worst, Bubba. Lisa, the nurses rule the hospitals. Doctors just have some input. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Brian, Oblivion, welcome. I'm going to do a night stream tonight. We are still going to do Little Red's regular content. Or lack thereof. Just a chill session. Because that's basically what my streams are. Just hanging out. Figured I'd finish it now, so my weekend is free. Bubba, Kayla, and everybody, happy birthday to the other Veterans Day babies. Amber, do you like any of the housewives? I will tell you, I like New York, New Jersey, Orange County, Beverly Hills. What am I missing? I've never watched Atlanta, Potomac, and then there's a Seattle or a Port. There's a new one I haven't watched, but the other ones I like. I'm thinking I'm missing something. But yeah, I love the Housewives. I just haven't ever gotten into the Atlanta or the how you say it, Potomac. That's near DC, right? I'm not sure. I agree. Nurses need more love. I did not know they do all the work when delivering babies. Dude, the doctor comes in to catch the baby pretty much. I'm a procrastinator too, Bubba. Debbie Cams. Miss Canary said Godless was asking if they can join you. Let me talk for a little while just because I never do this, and I'll send you a link in just a few. I just really wanted to try this singular thing because I feel like I ignore my chat so much. I want y'all to get to interact with me. My Cash probably is more spoiled than my children. Nah, I won't say that. They were pretty spoiled rotten. Ashkey, that's how you do it. You get naps when the children are napping. That's what you're supposed to do. Hoot says, I have OCD, so I love cleaning. Hoot, do you want to come be my roommate? I'm looking one. It's 8:18 p.m. where how you doing, Tony Madison is. How cold is it? Hoot, my husband is OCD. Excuse me, I know he's itching. And he can clean a room in 5 minutes, and it takes me a week because of anxiety. Bubba, I hate cleaning, but is there nothing better than coming home from a long day and just your house being clean as hell and smelling great? I love it. There's nothing more good for your, if you have anxiety, just a human, to me, there's nothing more calming than a spotless, clean house. So I love when my mom or someone goes cleans my house. And I lost my place again. How does that keep happening? I'm trying to do super chats or memberships and keep getting because it's not my name. It's being reviewed again. That's weird. Oh, sorry, my nose is itching. Where did I lose my chat? Okay, I found it. Hey, Phoebes. Is my sound okay? I hope I don't sound like I'm screaming at y'all. Thank you, Mama Wolf. Cam, shit, it won't change my profile pic. But it's everywhere else. It takes a while, Cams. It will take, I think Joey's took a few days one time. I could be wrong, but it can take a while for that to change. Cash just heard something. Oh God, I would love it if my mom just came and started cleaning. She does sometimes. Or she'll come and just complain that I should. Oh, Ash Key, thank you. A lot of y'all wait for me. It's nice to have an early stream. I enjoy it. I think this is cool too. I need to maybe do it more often on my days that I'm just sitting around doing squat. Can you send your brother to my house? Ashley Ray, welcome. If I haven't said welcome. Little Red, they are shedding so bad right now. And my wood floors are terrible. Mine too. And I've really, the one thing I regret the mostest is that I ever let Cash sleep on my bed. I usually try to keep a blanket on top of my blanket for him to lay on, but it always ends up not being there. He sheds. I have to wash bed sheets multiple times a week. And it's so annoying. He sheds so bad. And I've tried to get him not to get on my bed, but I mean, how do you do that with a dog that is almost 2 years? He'll be 2 in February. How can you all of a sudden? And he's got a doggy bed and he lays on it. So maybe I need to put it beside my bed and just quit spoiling the rotten thing. And if I could keep him off my furniture, Jesus. I have to sweep multiple times a day too. It's just horrid. And in the winter, they're not supposed to shed that much. So he's terrible. I have to brush him. I have this brush you put on your hand, and it's like rubbery, and he loves it. It feels so good to him. Hey, Ashkey. Hey, Star Lily. Good afternoon. Monica Short. Who have I missed? Hey, Tammy Everett. I want to hire a grandma, preferably Spanish speaking, so we can kind of communicate about how to. I just need some help. Hey, JJ. Don't be a lurker. You can speak whenever. I like Dallas. I've never seen Dallas Housewives. Hey, Dottie. Have I gotten through everyone? If I've missed you, scream at me. It only doesn't. We were getting ready to leave. Kaylee. Hey, Kaylee. Yes, Potomac, Maryland, outside D.C. Sabrina said I was at friend's birth, 7th baby, and the doctor was still putting his splash suit when the little one came out. I've never been a witness to a baby being born other than my own two. I hope that one day that I do get to Be in the room when a baby's born. Just because I think it's amazing. Hey, Dottie, my love. Atlanta, OC, and Salt Lake. Yep, never seen the... Oh, Orange County, I like that one. I do. I'm so glad I found out. And I just lost it. Where'd it go? How does this keep happening? I'm looking, y'all. I saw a message that said, I'm so glad. And now I can't find it because my screen went bloop. Like way up. I don't understand. I'm so glad I found this. I love y'all. Well, thank you, Lisa Lafferty. We're glad you found us too. You are all my tribe of peeps. Thank you. Godless, what do you want to talk about? I don't know how I feel about starting a public conversation without knowing what it's about. Especially, I thank you for taking the time to speak with each one. That's so sweet. Debbie, I appreciate y'all so much. And I hear y'all. I know that I can't even keep up with my DMs, and people often feel probably like I'm ignoring. I'm not purposely. But 33, 34 degrees Fahrenheit where Tony Madison is, that's cold to me. My bones rile together when it's that cold. Hey, Elliot's Web, nothing better than fresh, clean bedding. I agree, I love it. And I've got 2 brand new sets of sheets I haven't used yet, and I'm kind of excited. I'm fixing to wash one of them. And I'll show y'all when I do it, because they're pink and cute, one of them, and the other one's purple and cute. I think I've showed y'all before. I still haven't opened them. My mom told the doctor my little brother was coming out. They said no, he isn't. A few minutes later, doctor lifted the blanket and there he was. If I'm boring, y'all, yell at me and we'll do something different. But I'm kind of enjoying this myself. It isn't too bad. Their drama is funny because it centers around being Mormon, but not. Oh, I know what you're talking about. That Housewives. Is that the new? That one's a new one, right? Salt Lake City. I didn't know that they were Mormon. Is that? Oh, but not following rules. And one of the girls is married to her. Ooh. Step grandfather. So that means not blood related, but that's still kind of cringe. Ugh. It's snowing here today. Yuck. I like snow when I don't have to drive anywhere. We're on lockdown UK again. Yeah, someone said that earlier. There's a few places I think they're locked down. I watch New Jersey, Beverly Hills, OC, Dallas, Atlanta, and Potomac. Cole, you keep up with them, don't you? So, what do you not watch? You don't watch New York. And that's the only one I can... What else is there? You watch all of them but New York? I think I got cleaning frenzy from my mom. She was crazy Italian. Hey, Colleen. Welcome. Hey, Rena Roo. Boo. I'm glad to see you too. It's like I'm never going to catch up here, y'all. I'm trying so hard. I'm in California, about to go on lockdown again, too. Oh, man. Hey, Sunny Sam. Joe did a response video and reposted her video from yesterday, except she cut Dove Kitties out. Yeah, she cut out her criticism. And, hold on one second, y'all. I'm on mute for a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to get TC because my nose is itching and it's not runny or anything, but I feel like I had a booger or something. I needed to clear my nose. Sorry. TMI. Hey, Sunny Sam. Y'all, I'm an idiot. I'm just me. I'll make fun of myself before anyone else can. She did cut Dove Kitty's part out of that video. I saw that. And they're also in there doubling down that Little Red will never apologize. And some of the chat was demanding a public apology from Dove Kitty, which I think is ridiculous. I don't know why people demand public apologies all the time when Joe said that they had talked. But I only saw a clip and skipped through. I didn't watch it all because she's just saying the same stuff over and over. Little Red's crap, Little Red's shat, Little Red's a horrible human, same old stuff. My husband says that my dog should be in the Guinness's World Records for the most spoiled. Hey Lara, Pippi Longstocking, I wouldn't know, I'm in the same boat as you, but keep visualizing a clean house. It is necessary for lockdown sometimes to protect us, but it's hard on people, and I think there's a whole lot of people on the internet. I feel like I never watch TV anymore, but when I wake up in the mornings, I have to catch up on my recorded shows. I love me some Bravo. Besides the Housewives, I like Below Deck Med. Southern Charm is one of my favorites. I'm sure there's stuff I'm forgetting. I'm not sure it's an apology exactly. That's what it sounded like to me. That cold. I don't think Dove Kitty owed her an apology, and I don't think that that's none of my business. None of my business. So let me just shut my mouth. I think they're friends. Crate train him. He's 2 years old almost, Amber. Are you talking to me? He ain't getting crate trained. Which, he has a crate, and it doesn't stand. I took it apart because it was 5 foot. It was this tall to me. It was 5 foot tall, like 5 or 6 foot long, and maybe 3.5, 4 foot wide. It was huge. It took up my whole spare room. And he'd go in it and lay down, but it was just too big. And I like to keep that door shut with the vent closed off because it's not a room I use. So I took it down. It's Cassandra Cole shining. Oh, and she doesn't care about that, Miss Cassandra. It's whatever. She doesn't care. She's going to repost and put my name in the title because I'm such a humongous, large platform, large ass channel that using my name some kind of view getter somehow. Don't get that, but we did. I did get over 1,600 sometime in the last few hours, so yay pants. That's amazing to me, just because. Wow, just in August I had none, maybe 8 when I started. I just had a few viewers or subs. Kiera, I'm playing with my kid. Welcome. I'm just glad you're just hanging out. Elliot, tip of the day: 2 limes, go to the shower, soak the shower head in cheap malt vinegar. I've heard that somewhere. Chicago may be going in lockdown. I haven't heard that. I don't watch a lot of news. It's so depressing. I like Love After Lockup too. I really do. That Lacey chick, I can hardly tolerate her. What does a public apology accomplish? I've never understood that. Sometimes it's needed, Sabrina. I've had to do a bunch of them, and they are helpful when a lot of people are hurt or offended, as long as they're sincere, in my opinion. Did I see the person Colorado in Joe's chat calling you a miserable alcoholic? Yes, I saw that. I've never had any personal interaction with her. I have seen her before on camera ranting. I don't know a lot of people in her chat. In Joe's chat, I have spoken there before, but a lot of times when I used to go watch, I would just lurk. But that's fine. She's welcome to have her opinion of me. because of what she's heard from other people who have never met me before in their life. Yeah, Lisa, I'm gonna have to check that show out. Hey, Froggy, if I haven't said it, and I'm sure I've said a lot of y'all's names. I'm gonna jump a little bit. Oh, look, I'm at the bottom of the chat. I made it. Vanderpump Rules is one of my favorites. Lisa, tell me how great that show is. I don't think it's gonna. Is that the one that lost so many people? I really didn't think Southern Charm was going to be good with all the people that it lost, but I was impressed with the beginning of the series so far. I have been impressed. I think that new guy Pringle is going to be a complete piece of he's going to be a player dog person. But I don't like that Austin and Madison are a couple because I like Austin. I think Madison's a beautiful girl, but I think she needs to be single because whoa, she gets around. Lacey is someone I never want to meet. Oh, my mouth will have to be throwing down. Lacey, I don't know what I'm reading. Oh, I think you're talking about a show that don't know. Yes, Star Lily, that is from Wales or something, England, somewhere like that. Hey, Uncovering Hypocrisy. How are you, my dear? My husband and I watch any show that contains the word Alaska. I like the Alaska shows too, and I like the ones that used to have the kids. That it was kind of like an MTV. It was on MTV. It was kind of like a Real World, but the Alaskan people. And sadly, after the first season, one or two of the kids got stuck in the mud and left their truck running, and the fumes from the tailpipe went in the vehicle, and one of them died. If y'all remember that show, and they never renewed for a second season. I really liked that show. I don't know if that's why they didn't renew it, but Amber Chick. I'm reading some of y'all's comments. I might not say them out loud because I'm not able to keep up with the chat. But yeah. Boiling quicksand. Anything you honk can type you for anything you type can haunt you forever. This is true. I love Alaskan bush people. I've seen that a few times. I'm gonna go off camera because I feel like, ooh, what? I was like, what is that? I don't have a hickey, but it looked like someone's there. Yeah, I'm so uncomfortable on camera. I don't know why. Sometimes it's better when there's more than one person, but I feel like, look at my big head in the middle of the screen. God, summer, I saw that earlier, but you've talked a couple of times recently about talking flat earth on your channel. I just wanted to give some advice about doing that. Okay. Yeah, I've mentioned it. I haven't had anyone come to me in DMs. I don't know a whole lot about it, and I surely don't want to do a show that is purely to educate myself or others on other people's views, and it turned into a chat show or someone feeling attacked. And I don't know many people that believe that way, so it might be something that brings a lot of new people. But I'm gonna be careful about what kind of shows I plan, but I would love to have that conversation. Uncovering said, what? Love After Lockup comes on tonight. Lacey with her lips. Oh, yeah, Lacey. She can't say John or Sean. It's not. You're right. That's what drives me crazy about her. Like, she is, and she looked like that from the first. I don't know if she was, because there's a lot of seasons of that I've never seen. A lot of people I've never heard of. But I never, she was, you know how usually, the teen moms, none of them ever had any work done as 16 and pregnant girls. But then I think all of them at this point have done their lips or gotten some work done at one point or another. Just once they get money, but she's been had work done since, like, I mean facial, like lips. I think she's had done since the first episode I ever saw her on. But it may be her line of work because she is in the industry. We'll just call it modeling. I don't know exactly what her job is, but yeah, modeling or internet stuff. Maybe she's an influencer. I don't know. Buck Wild, I like that show. Didn't know one. Is that the one where someone died? It was two of the boys got stuck in the mud, left the truck running, the fumes backed into the truck, and they died. Like when someone sits in there, when like a lot of people go that way on purpose. It's poison and what, carbon monoxide something. Some people I've heard of people doing that on purpose. But because you just go to sleep, you get sleepy. People die in their houses. That's why you need carbon monoxide detectors. I think it's the same thing. Because you just fall, like you get sleepy or maybe a headache. So if y'all don't have a carbon monoxide detector in your house along with your fire smoke alarm, get one, because it's a thing. They're coming back with that show, really? Or you're talking about something different? Sorry. Hey Tea Detox, I'm loving your videos on YouTube. If you want to drop your link, just in case anyone hasn't seen them. I know you don't like to promote yourself, but I love your videos. Hey Shins, hey babe. Hey Beth Idol. If I didn't say your name, I don't remember. Hey Beth Idol, I think the guy died. His uncle. Yeah, that's what happened. You may be right. Everything about Lacey drives me nuts. Yeah. That poor young kid that she's with. I don't know their age difference. I think he's way younger than her. And they're also pregnant. I don't know if she's still pregnant with triplets. It was triplets. It was twins and a single, but it was 3 babies. And bless his heart, because she is not, in my opinion, going to quit going back to Sean or John or whatever his name. I think their names is Shane and John or Sean and John, but she calls them both Sean. Yes, the muffler. That's what happened. Party Down South. I loved that too. And a little bit in Daddy. Yes, I love that show. Shins is cleaning up after the puppies. Alaskan Bush People probably is fake. I've seen that show. It's been a long time. But I liked it. Your husband almost died from carbon monoxide. They did. They brought everybody in the university to see what somebody who survives looks like, because it should. Oh, wow, Lisa, that's amazing. What was that about? Was it in his house or what happened? You lived in Fairbanks, North Pole for 21 years, Reptile Mama. That's cool. I have cousins by marriage. I've only met them a couple times that lived in Alaska, and one of them was my age or a few years younger than me. She had her driver's license and she was like 14 years old. You're so tired of wearing merch from your business, Shins. I've got too many clothes. It is ridiculous. I have 3 bedrooms with dressers and I have no room to put my clothes. I don't know how it happened. It's because I don't throw stuff away, or I keep buying and then not wearing. It's just crazy. I have a ridiculous. Or people will give me clothes. Like, here's 3 bags of clothes I don't wear, and I'll keep them. And even if, gosh, it's crazy. Yeah, I think Lisa already has 2 or 3 now, and now she's pregnant with triplets, and she had been fixed. Had her tubes tied, so she got whatever they call it. there was rumors that they're not a real family, and I think it's so funny. They're always trying to build houses. Like I thought the point was bush living. I don't know. Weird numbers calling me all the time. And it was before the election. A lot of times, yeah, I was getting like 10 texts a day, political, like, "Hi, I'm Senator such and such," and I'm like, "No, thanks." And I would say stop, and it would come from a different number next time. What is Thread Up? Sabrina. Is that a TV show? It looked bird. Okay, not at work. He was waiting for the guy to get there. Oh, he was at work waiting for the guy to get there that he works with, and he started to feel sick, and he thought it was because he hadn't eaten, a headache due to coffee, and if the guy who worked had not showed up any later, my hoodie. That's amazing, Lisa. It's amazing, and always close calls make you really believe if you're a believer. I will be the first to attest to that, because thank the Lord for a busted ulcer. I'm so glad that someone showed up, Lisa. It's like thrift shopping, but online. I might have to check that out. No, take that. Yeah, for the grandbaby, I might have to check that out, not for myself. I need to maybe sell some clothes there. Thank you for being here, Ange K. Kaylee, how frustrating, Miss Cassandra. I'm eating ice cream for lunch, and I've raised a spoon in your pizza's memory. I have totally eaten ice cream a lot lately. Sweets seems to be my friend since I got home. There's been a lot of days I couldn't keep down real food, but breakfast food, oatmeal, eggs, grits, and ice cream have been nice to me. Yeah, IVF Lacey had is what Lacey had. Okay, y'all, let's see what's on this screen. What do y'all think about Let's Talk to Dottie? And Miss Lisa, don't forget about me after stream. I'm going to send you a link and we're going to have a private convo. Just to shoot the chat. You don't like ice cream, Bubba? What in the world? I'm allergic to cow's milk and I love me some ice cream. You sell on Poshmark and Thread Up and then buy with credit. I've got to check out that site. I've heard of Poshmark. I bought clothes on Wish before, and they will either fit and the material sucks, or they'll be just a tad too small. I have bought some that fit, but the material is so it doesn't breathe. It's not a breathable material. Hey, Dot.
Hello.
Hey, Ashley Ray. Thanks for being here. You have a good afternoon too. It's Halo Top lower carb ice cream. I feel less guilty about it. I've never heard of it, but it might. I don't know if we have that here. How are you doing today, Dot? You just getting off work?
Yep, I actually started working super early at like 5 this morning. Because I wanted to get done early because it's Friday, you know?
What up?
I'm super tired.
Didn't you stay up late last night?
I can never sleep at night. You know, don't get old because I hear you lose melatonin as you age.
I take
it.
I take melatonin sometimes. I have a bottle, but I keep forgetting I have it. But I could not, for the life of me, get sleepy last night. I finally at 3 a.m. did take some melatonin.
I take like 10 milligrams too. It's not like a small dose. And
yeah,
I slept for maybe like 4 hours, and I was like, let me just start working.
If I can get 4 or 5 hours sleep, I'm good. My body can manage that. But then many, many days of that, and then I will crash and really, really sleep really good. Dottie does have a common voice.
Thank you, Star Lily.
Lisa,
I hate my voice too. Ugh. I don't know why people like it.
Lisa, I see why that would change your perspective on a lot of things. It just almost death situation will totally make you look at the whole world different. I swear it will. And now you have carbon monoxide detectors. I hope everyone does, because it is a real dangerous thing.
Yeah, and then my doctor, I told him I can't sleep, so he prescribed me trazodone, and I don't like it at all, because I can't wake up in the morning. I'm like really groggy.
Hey Gamist, I started streaming when you were in your Zoom classes. Why? I'm sorry.
TD Doc says, I fell asleep listening to your live last night, earbuds in, then Little Red yelled. Woke you right back up, I bet.
Do what now?
TD Doc said she fell asleep listening to your live last night, earbuds in, and then Little Red yelled.
What'd I yell for? Oh, never mind. Don't even answer that if I was really yelling, because don't answer.
We all get a little loud sometimes.
Yes. Dottie, can you send Shins a link?
Sure.
And I'm checking my DMs now.
And done. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Sabrina and TD Ducks. Trazodone works too well. I don't like how it makes me feel in the morning. So I just don't take it. Oh, it was when I was showing the memes. Okay. Must have got her to laugh.
Give me 1 second. I'm typing a message real quick.
No problem.
Hey, Shins. Right, oh, wait. I've got to accept. Loitering.
Everyone's saying that trazodone gives them all hangovers.
Oh, God. That's a terrible. That was prescribed to me once, and I felt sleepy the next day.
Exactly. It's horrible.
Welcome, Shins. Welcome, my boo. We're not,
Hey, Shins.
Hey. Hi. Please, let's not do drama, though, today. We're having fun. I love you.
Oh, no.
I know you got people aggravated. I know you're frustrated, boo. I love you.
Oh, no, I'm not even frustrated. I'm good. Actually.
Really? Well, I was frustrated last night, but I love you.
Oh, I love you too. No, I'm good.
So I was frustrated for you, maybe.
Yeah, I think that you took a comment wrong, but we won't talk about it.
Yeah. How have you been, besides cleaning up after puppers?
Good. I'm making coffee. I'm tired too.
I'm drinking my last of a 8 or 10 cup pot that I just made. I've been drinking coffee since 9 o'clock this morning.
See, I can't do that. I can have like 2 cups a day or I get like shaky.
Gamus said it's Friday the 13th. Ooh, anyone superstitious about that stuff?
I'm usually not, but it's 2020.
I kind of am superstitious about that kind of stuff. And as soon as I left my darn house today, I locked my keys. I locked myself out. Luckily, I really didn't, because one of my doors was oddly unlocked that I never use and shouldn't have been unlocked. But
yeah, I'm usually not worried about it, but it is 2020, so I'm like, you know what?
Right.
Yeah, let's stay home.
Yeah, I'm going to stay home today and chill.
Right. I'm not going to walk under any ladders or cross the path of any black cats. No, I'm kidding.
Right.
I'm not really superstitious either. But it's been a screwed up year.
Yeah, exactly.
You got married on Friday 13th. I got married on a Wednesday, I think. And it was the 13th. Didn't think about it, but that's a dumb idea that was a dumb idea for me, because I had multiple birthday or anniversaries that were on Friday the 13th. And the first one that came, I was like, what was I thinking? Like, why? The 13th.
Hey, Elizabeth. She's lurking and crafting.
Yeah,
Yeah, gotta keep yourself busy on lockdown. I know other countries handle lockdown much differently than the United States does.
Star Lily says,
They're
I take
literally...
ashwagandha. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what
Oh,
that is, Star Lily.
That stuff's awesome, actually. I used to take it, but I don't anymore. But
Is it like an herb?
I liked it. Yes, it is.
Can you get that at, like, say, in the vitamin aisle, or do you have to go to a GNC or something, or?
I'm not sure. I used to get mine from the same place that I ordered my this other herb that I take.
Is it a pill? And is it something
it's
like
a raw? It's like a leaf powder, like a crushed up leaf, I think.
is that something your body naturally has, like melatonin? Because I've never heard of it.
Think so.
That I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's a herb. Oh, I'm just wondering because I know my doctor's like, before you start taking anything, make sure you check to make sure it doesn't interact with your medicines. I'm like, yes, sir.
I was 20 and wore black because plus size wedding dresses were sacks back then.
I feel your pain, girl. I'm plus size too.
I wore a dress, but it wasn't a wedding dress. It was a maternity dress.
I'll check it out, Starlight. Thank you for letting me know.
Do what?
Were you pregnant when you got married?
I was. I got married in September and my baby was born in December. And we got married because we were engaged for 2 years before we got married. It just wasn't something we were big on. I mean, it just wasn't a big deal. We lived together anyway. But, and while I was pregnant, we went and got the marriage license and it laid around in our room for a couple months. And then one day I noticed, oh, shoot, they only last a certain amount of time. And it was about to expire. So we just went that night and got married at the courthouse.
Oh, see, me and my fiance are still engaged because we had been trying to have a baby for 3 years and it wasn't happening. So we were like, okay, let's just get married first. Let's stop trying. And then we went and looked at a wedding venue. And we went out to dinner afterwards, and that night at dinner, I kind of wasn't feeling good, and my mom's like, "You're pregnant." I was like, "No, I'm not." We were gonna do IVF right after the wedding, and then I went home and he made me take a pregnancy test, and I ended up finding out I was pregnant the day we went and were gonna book the venue. So, and then now I'm just like, after my son's a year old, so I'm like, you know what? I don't know, I just don't want to rush into getting married. I don't know if that's weird.
Man, I'm telling. I mean,
to get married.
I've done it. I've been there. It was good, when it was good, and it was bad when it was bad. But it was hard. It's so much easier to break up than get divorced.
Yeah, which I don't think me and my fiance we have a really solid relationship. We bicker, but we don't fight. But I don't know. I just don't see the point in getting married. I really don't.
That's kind of. I'm like,
just a piece of paper.
I want my son to get married, to, his girlfriend or fiance. They're engaged, and they were planning. They were talking about a wedding when she got pregnant. I do want that for him, for both of my kids one day. And I used to say I'd never do it again ever. I wouldn't say never ever now, only because to some people that's important, but it would have to be a special ass person. Nothing like anyone I've ever been with before. I would never ever marry anyone I've been with, anyone like anyone I've been with before, even my ex-husband. It would just take a totally different type person, and I don't know if I'm capable of feeling that way anymore about people.
Yeah, that's smart. Because I used to, when I was younger, with my ex, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to get married, and that relationship wasn't the greatest. But it's weird because now that I'm in, a very, very healthy, stable, the best relationship I've ever been in, we've been together, it'll be 6 years coming up next July, so a little over 5 years, actually. But, I don't care. It's weird. I don't feel as much like getting married as I did when I was in an unhealthy relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know
There's
why.
something about, but you're young. When I was young, in an unhealthy relationship with my children's father. At one point, I really wanted to get married like it was going to fix something, and no, that's not. And then I snapped out of that when I was pregnant. And when we actually did go get married, we had been getting along really good for several months. So I thought, well, we haven't argued in like 3 or 4 months. So this is that 3 or 4 months is not long enough. And Miss Cassandra, we have a lot in common. My mom she would die if she knew I said this out loud, but she was pregnant when she got married to my dad. And I was like 17 the first time I mentioned it to her, and she said, "Shut your mouth," because I said something like, "Do you think I never really did the math, and your anniversary 7 months after my brother was, or 7 months before my brother was born?" And she acted like I slapped her in the face. Like, that's not something you talk about, apparently, in the South to older people. Like, she was offended. like you couldn't count. She should have lied about her anniversary or something if we weren't supposed to know.
Yeah, my grandma is an old Portuguese Catholic woman, so she was not disappointed, but when I told her I was pregnant, she's like, "Well, are you going to get married?" And I'm like, "No, not while I'm pregnant. I won't be able to drink at my wedding. Screw that."
Exactly. Bubba wishes you were with your husband for 8 years before you got married, and you wish you hadn't done it on paper. Are y'all still together? I got married at 17, had a huge wedding, 500 people, divorced after 32 years. I'm good, never married again. Hoot. My mom was married 28 years and said she'd never do it again, and she did, and he died a few years later of cancer, and she says she's glad she did it because she saw what a really, truly happy marriage was. And that's sad because she was with my dad for 28 years married. But, she has zero interest. I think he died in 2006, and she has not even went on. I think one guy she went on a date with. She has zero interest in a man whatsoever. She is perfectly happy being alone, and I get that from her. Like, I am happy being left alone.
I've been with Mike almost 6 years now. We've been engaged for almost 4. I'm just like, everyone's like, "When you get married?" I'm like, "I don't know." Someday.
Kier, that's funny. Kier's like, "Let's do some math." I think my grandma was too.
But my mom, though, one of the other reasons too that like I was just kind of like whatever about a wedding is because my mom's like hella bougie, and she wants me to get married in like Hawaii or Bora Bora or something. And
well, you should take her up on that and let her pay for that and go do it.
Well, she was going to, but the only thing is, it's like my fiance's parents don't have the money that my mom does. So it's like his side of the family, none of them would be able to come. And my mom was just so adamant about the destination wedding thing. And finally I was like, I don't even want a wedding that bad, and I certainly don't want a wedding where my fiance's side of the family can't come.
Yeah, that would be sad. If my son, they actually talked about that too. I think a destination wedding, and her parents, which I think times have changed quite a bit because of the virus, but they own several businesses and have more money than a lot of people around here. If he had a destination wedding, I'm sure there's people on her side and this side that wouldn't be able to afford it. But I think her parents will probably send them on a honeymoon instead of going somewhere to get married that no one can be there.
That's what I want to do. I told my mom, I was like, forget the big bougie wedding. Just send me and Steven to like Bora Bora or something.
God, that is my dream. To go to Bora Bora. It's so pretty, the water. It's not even like, I want to see water that color in my life. And I want to stay in one of those glass bottom, one of those little huts on the water that has a glass bottom in the bedroom. I want that in my life. One time, if I can't stay but 2 days. I don't know how long it takes to fly there. I know it's expensive and I'll probably never be able to afford it, but that's always been where I wanted to go. And I used to could never remember the name Bora Bora, and it would take me forever to remember. where my destination that I wanted to go so bad was, but that's it. Always has been. I need to
Yeah,
get ready
I've
for
never
work. I'll do my
even.
best to catch you live later. Thank you, Lara, for being here.
Bye, Lara. Yeah, I've never even been to Hawaii. Like
Me either, girl.
My mom's been so many times that she has offered. She's like, come with me, and I don't know. I just don't like being on a plane. I really, really
Oh, I
don't.
loved it. I loved flying. I've only flown. I flew to Nashville once and flew back once. That's the only time I've been on an airplane. And then I did a helicopter um, ride along one day with East Care, which is it's like a life flight,
Oh,
and
okay.
and we did it from New Bern, which is by the beach. And the flight, I mean, we went and fueled up when I first got there, and that was my first little flight. And then we had to go get a stroke, and we flew. It only took like 25 minutes to get there. We flew from New Bern to the beach, Moorhead, and picked up the patient, and then flew him to Vida in Greenville. And that it was so freaking pretty. And I've got thousands of videos and pictures. I'll show y'all one day. But it's so pretty and neat being in an airplane flying up to the beach, Atlantic Beach, where I've been 100,000 times in my life, just on vacation. But to approach it from the air is amazing. It's so cool. I loved the helicopter. It was fun.
Yeah, so that would scare the crap out of me.
Oh, it was so
I
much
like
fun.
flying. It's the landing and the takeoffs I don't like.
Right? Yeah, I'm ready to
I've
fly
had to fly
again.
way too much in my life. Because when I played basketball, we literally went all over the country. One time we went to Alaska for
Oh,
a
wow.
basketball tournament.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Wow.
it was. It was pretty neat. But not in February though, because there was like maybe 6 hours of daylight. I'm like, oh, this is great.
Right.
But it was
Yeah,
still
the
nice
first.
because
Oh, go ahead.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say the nice thing is when we traveled, our coach always made sure we saw the sights and stuff. So when I was in Alaska, we got to see glaciers. We went and mushed a dog sled. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I got to say I got to mush a dog sled. It was pretty
Oh, a
neat.
lot of people in the chat are
So
talking
dope.
about how their siblings were like their first kids because of the age difference. My brothers are 8 and 10 years older than me, but they definitely didn't act parental towards me until I was up about like a teenager, and then they were super protective as far as boys were concerned. And let me tell
One
you,
of my
the
sisters.
first and maddest I ever seen my brother was when I hooked up with his roommate and best friend when I was like 19, and dude was like late mid 20s. He was about 4 years
Oh
older than
my
me.
God.
My brother was not happy about it, but I had a crush on
One
the
of,
guy forever.
well, you know how big my family is. One of my sisters was like a second mom for real. She took
Yeah,
care of the because I was one of the younger kids. So, Star Lily asked if we all believe in the supernatural like ghosts.
I do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I've never seen any. I mean, I'm not ruling it out, but I'm kind of one of those I gotta see it to believe it type
I don't
things.
know that I
So
don't
maybe
know how,
someday.
yeah, I don't know how much I believe in like, oh, they're going to haunt you or hurt you, but definitely believe in the presence of, and that they can see. I believe my daddy looks after me. I have to believe that, or I don't know if I'd have made it through the last 9 years without him here. Hold on,
Hey,
y'all.
Suzanne.
Hold on, y'all.
My brother owns a bar, and it's like one of these little country bars where it's literally at the corner of a crossroads in the country. There's nothing, there's like cornfields and cows across the road, right? But that bar was my aunt's bar before that, and then someone else owned it before her. And the guy that owned it before my aunt, they say he haunts the bar because they've literally seen him running through the bar. Like I've never seen it, but I
Okay.
used to get a
Oh
little
my.
freaked out when I bartended and the bar would empty and out and I was there by myself. I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna go outside for a little while. I like
There's
to
a
be in there by
haunted.
myself."
There's a bar that they say is haunted, right? Like where our ranch is. That's out in like the country too, and there's a little like country bar on the corner, and it's literally across the street from
Hey
like the
y'all.
end of our pasture.
Hey y'all.
And
Hey.
they
Time
say
out.
that one's haunted
Hey,
too, and
Can
like
can I?
the bartenders and the waiters, because
Can,
it's like a restaurant slash bar,
Hey, I'm gonna
and the
interrupt for just a
bartenders.
second. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute. My mom's here. She won't be here but a few minutes. I'm gonna talk to her. Is that okay?
that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
Me and
fine.
Shens will keep her going. We're
Thanks,
talking about
ma'ams.
haunted bars.
Okay, I'll be back in a
Ooh.
few.
Um, but yeah, the bartenders and stuff have said that, I don't remember who exactly they say it's haunted by, but apparently like the servers like will go into the back in the kitchen, and one of the servers says that like she went back there and all like the pots and like the plates and stuff that were sitting on this rack were like shaking.
Ew, scary. I would freak out a little bit. Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't do any of that haunted stuff, I believe, but I won't mess with it.
Right. As long as they're nice and they're not like mean ones, I heard that some people get terrorized by ghosts, and I'm like, that's scary. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I like if I ever lived in a house that was like I seen weird shit in, like I'm not gonna be those white people that stay in the house and just let's wait and see what happens. Like
Like the Amityville
no,
horror.
yeah, I'm leaving. I'm getting the hell out of there.
Right. I would too. Yeah, so I never witnessed the old bar owner running around when I'm at my brother's bar, but I think about it when I'm there. I'm like, maybe that would fully convince me, but I still, and part of me is like, I don't know if I want to see it anyways. So, but
Mm-mm.
I really think, I mean, I've heard too many people have seen ghosts for it not to probably be real.
Yeah, exactly. I hope that I never do see anything like that because I'm a chicken and that would freak me the hell out.
Yeah, I'm not, I would probably too. I ain't gonna lie. It's funny. But one time I was bartending and my nephew came in and he said he had like like a paranormal reader on his phone. I knew it was just some stupid app. But he kept telling me, "Ooh, there's one to the left of you, da 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 da." And then the bar cleared out and I'm there by myself because I was bartending and he just put this little seed in my brain and I'm like, "Shit." I went and sat out on the porch until somebody came. I was like, "I ain't gonna
Yeah.
stand there by myself. No way."
Yeah, because they say that that's when like you're most like likely to see something is when you're actually like thinking about it and you're scared. I don't know how true that is. But that's just what I've heard.
Oh my God. Let me read a couple of these comments. Jake's Baby Cake says, when I was a teen, I spent the night in my aunt's house and I swear someone kept whispering my name the entire night. Found out later the previous owner died there. And Star Lily said, I have an evil presence that comes and chokes me. When he comes, it feels foul. I think he lives in my spare room. That is freaking scary.
Why don't you
Holy
move?
cow. I
No,
can't.
no, no.
Ooh, I would be so scared.
I'd be gone.
That's scary.
Yeah, the only other story that I've heard about that bar though is there was an old school scale in the bathroom. Like I can't even describe it. It's like this silver brick and then there's like a big circle on top and like the little hand kind of like a clock spins to the weight. And my sister went into the bathroom there one day alone, and she said when she was sitting on the toilet that the little hand on the scale was just spinning in a circle, and she would
Wow.
never go to the bathroom there by herself after. I would always have to go with her whenever we ate there.
And Star Lily said he is solid black. I call Jesus and he flees. You guys need an exorcist or something in there. Or call Ghostbusters. I'm just kidding. But that's scary. I would freak out. Legit.
You gotta call like somebody to come bless that place because no, no, no. I'd be burning sage all up in that bee.
For real. Yeah, I think I could handle the harmless or the nice people or nice ghosts, but with something like that, I'd run away.
What's the Dead Files?
Yeah, I'm not aware of that either. Is that like a show or something? Or he is solid black. Is he like in human form, Star Lily, or I'm just curious now. Godless Scummer says, I don't believe in the supernatural anymore, but I used to. A couple years ago, I was a polytheist and prayed to the Norse gods like Thor and Odin. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, Jane's Baby Cake says the Dead Files a show on the Travel Channel. Is it the one show where they go and they get all freaked out whenever their meters start reading like ghosts and stuff?
I don't watch very much TV anymore. I watch like YouTube and Netflix.
Same here, even though I love TV.
She has,
Lisa said, I have a good ghost here. The guy I bought the house from, his wife died in my kitchen after cooking his breakfast, just fell over dead with a heart attack. She's still here, but she's very kind. Well, that's the kind of ghost I would like if my house was haunted.
nope, all
Star
ghosts
Lily
gotta go.
says, Star Lily says, yes, I guess he's in a human shape, but he has a cape thing and he glides, not walks. God, that scares, I'm just getting like the chills thinking about it. Ooh. Yeah, Classy Mom said the first horror movie I saw was the Amityville Horror about a possessed house, and it scared the daylights on me for months. I actually read that book when I was a kid. Bad idea, because it freaked me out too.
Yeah, what's the other one? Oh, The Conjuring. That movie scared. Like, I usually don't get scared of scary movies either. Like, I'm really good at being like, okay, this is fake. But The Conjuring for some reason. And then what was that show on Netflix? That was it's recent. It's pretty new. I think it's like a year or two ago it came out. I forgot, I can't even think of what it's called right now, but that show too freaked me out. It's a Netflix
Oh,
original. That's gonna bother me. I can't think of the name of it.
yeah, I don't think I've seen it. Kier Schneider says the majority of ghosts are just regular people and they act like they acted in life. I've only encountered something truly evil once. Well, that's good to know that the majority are just regular ghosts.
Yes, Sabrina, Haunting of Hill House. That's it. That show actually scared me too.
Cam's Yaya said my best friend and I were roommates, and sometimes we'd sleep in my bed because it was bigger, but stuff flopped off these little shelves. And one night in the doorway, there was a huge black mass with two red eyes. Ooh, scary. Ooh, yeah, that would freak me out.
The Blair Witch. I don't know. That one didn't really bother me either. My fiance though was the same way as Jake's. Like he just, it's not really that horror movies scare him. He's like it's so just negative. Like he's weird like that. Like he won't watch any like true crime with me or anything because he's like it's so negative.
Sabrina Fairchild TK says there's also trapped energy or imprinted energy, so you can see ghost people perform the same actions over and over. Wow. Yeah, The
Lisa,
Exorcist, that's like the classic ghost movie or yeah, possession movie. Who
Lisa, somebody else said it. It wasn't. I haven't watched Lucifer yet, but it's The Haunting of Hill House. Like I actually didn't even finish the like I think like the last two episodes. I just stopped watching it because it freaked me out so bad, and I'm usually not like that, and I don't know what it was about that show, but it just I don't know. It freaked me out.
Bubba said, I saw a lady in the mirror one time in the middle of the night, but my cousin didn't see her, but I saw her, and she looked evil and she was talking very fast. Oh, wow. And is it true? Because I heard this a lot, like adults won't see the ghost, but kids can. at least from things I've read or seen.
I don't know, because my grandma on my mom's side has never told me about seeing anything, but my grandmother on my dad's side has seen like a lot of paranormal stuff.
It looks like that Cam's Yaya was continuing the story. Anyhow, we prayed out loud and it left. We called someone and blessed the house. It was on a burial ground, maybe the Mexican War, but it never came back. Yeah, I guess that's sometimes what it takes, just a little blessing. Sabrina Fairchild says, in my apartment, we got exorcism salt from my mom, and the ghost we both saw went away. Turns out the guy before us killed himself. There, I had bad hell dreams there until we put the salt down. Wow.
What's exorcism salt? Like my grandma keeps holy water in her bedroom, but I don't know if I don't know. When we were younger, if we were acting bad, my grandma is literally like that typical old like crazy Portuguese woman, and I love her to death. But like if we were being bad and like acting out when we were super little, she would throw holy water on us and be like, you need Jesus."
Jake's baby cake says, I swear I've literally seen a demon before on someone. Three other people saw the same thing on the same place at church. That's crazy.
I guess
Holy
that's the best place
moly.
for somebody with a demon on them to be.
Wow. Yeah, I don't think I could live anywhere haunted though. I would move. Seriously.
Yeah, I would too. Miss Cassandra says, my great grandparents' house was built on an old Native American burial ground. My grandpa said he was playing with a toy bus and it just up and took off. Never seen it again. That's crazy, Miss Cassandra, because in my hometown, not the town I currently live, but my hometown where my mom and my grandma live, there's this section of highway, and it was actually built on a Native American burial ground too. And there is constantly like they're actually currently doing construction on it, trying to widen it because it has the worst wrecks out of like anywhere. Like it's notorious where I live for being like the highway that you avoid unless you absolutely have to drive on it, because there's just so many deadly accidents right there in that stretch of highway.
Oh, I hate those kind of highways. Catherine with a C said, a man died in my house before I bought it. I can see a white shadow sometimes, but it's not a bad ghost. I feel like he's actually sad. So I have a question for the chat because I don't know a lot about this. I want your opinion. Do you think ghosts are just people who are stuck between the living and, like, say, if you believe, like heaven or hell, or are they like in a kind of like a purgatory state? What do you guys think? I'm just curious. Because I don't know. I know everyone has theories about them.
I actually don't know either. I don't know what I think about that, but yes, Miss Cassandra, I am.
Jane White says they used to say sleep paralysis was the devil sitting on you in your sleep. Oh, that's an interesting theory.
I've only experienced that one time.
Sleep paralysis. I have night terrors, but I think that's a little different.
Yeah, I get those too, but
Hey y'all.
Hey, we
She
are just talking
never
about ghosts and stuff while
she
you were
she
going.
never stays this long when she just shows up. But I just told her, like, you know how close, like, it's not. She was in there trying to open my door with her keys, because she didn't know if she had a spare key. And she said, well, I was checking on you because you don't answer your phone, and I don't have any missed calls from her. So I think she just had, it's been rainy here and she won't drive when it's ugly. So she's probably, what's it called? Where you just want to get out of the house. I can't remember the name of it.
She's going stir crazy?
Yeah, something like that. She wanted to get out of the house. And she played with Cash and ignored me for 15 minutes. And I'm like, that'll get you shot trying to open my door without knocking. She didn't even knock. She was trying her keys. Like, what the heck?
And that's why Cash was going bonkers, huh?
Yeah, and it scared me because I didn't hear her. I reckon he heard her open the glass door.
Oh shoot, Miss Cassandra, that's not too far from me actually.
Oh, you live near Sacramento. Okay. I actually have my fiance's son lives in Roseville actually, so small world.
I feel yucky, like I drank way too much coffee today, y'all. Y'all know that feeling? Like I don't have a headache or anything, just like ugh.
Yeah, I get like that too. So I can only have like 2 cups a day.
I'm gonna say something real stupid right now. Doesn't coffee make you poop?
Yeah, it really does.
It's a diuretic, right? Doesn't it help?
Yeah, it usually does that for people. I don't usually drink a lot, and when I do, this is how I feel. I need to probably eat something to fill my belly up with something instead of coffee.
Hey, Sue M. Ooh, it's early where you are.
Lisa, I don't know. It actually just came out like last year when they were starting to do construction on it. That it was actually built on a burial ground. But I'll find the article and post it. I don't. If it might be illegal, I'm not sure, but I know that it's definitely built on one, and it all made sense once that article came out because that stretch of highway is like everybody knows. Oh, don't go on 120. It's bad.
Here, don't you live in Louisiana? Like, I know there's a lot of haunted places, especially in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, I've always heard that. Gold Rush Paranoia, Norma. I've never heard of that. Shadow people.
They tickle them. Ooh. We always seen shadow people in this house, mostly my husband. Tickle his feet and arm. My dad and his dad were best friends. My dad pranked him a lot in man camp day, so it's probably my dad. Well, at least it's the friendly one and tickles people.
I'm home by myself. You guys are gonna, all this talking about it, we're gonna
scare you.
And especially on Friday the 13th, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna bring the ghosts out. They're gonna start coming, and it's gonna be all your guys' fault if I see a damn ghost.
Talk them up. Oh, y'all. What are we going to talk about tonight, y'all? Is anything good, y'all think? Daddy? Stream?
Oh, I was working all day, so I will have to look and see what's happening out there. Is there anything off subject that we should talk about? Because normally what our conversations are about.
Yeah.
This is super random, but I was watching, and I wanted to talk about it with somebody, but because I was watching just random YouTube videos earlier. You guys ever watch, the show that My 600-Pound Life?
Yes.
Yes, I love it.
Or it might not be that. But it was whatever spin-off those 2 sisters were from Tammy.
Oh, they're the 1,000-pound sisters or something?
Yeah. Did you guys know that one of them, now that I'm thinking about it, I forget who, I think it, the one that was a little bit smaller that actually had the weight loss surgery, what was her name?
I don't know their names, but I remember seeing commercials for it.
It was Tammy, but I didn't know that they ran a scam. They had YouTube channels before they ever went on that show. And one of them went on YouTube crying, saying the other sister died. And she made a GoFundMe because she's like, she died and we need a coffin, but we need a huge coffin. So she did this GoFundMe to freaking
really?
pay for a coffin for her sister, and the sister was never even dead.
That's shitty of them.
You are kidding me.
No, I'm serious. I was laughing. I'm like, she said she needs a huge, oversized coffin, and she ran a GoFundMe.
Wow.
And the sister wasn't even dead.
I would like to say, so Uni's Periscope was extremely weird. Thanks for too. Someone just told me to read their last comment that was highlighted, but I scrolled it 20 minutes and I didn't see anything highlighted from Melissa.
I'm looking too.
She said she was going to die. Not the video I watched said that
they were trying to get money for a casket before she died.
An oversized casket, and I shouldn't laugh at that, but I was like, oh my god, like, jeez.
That is terrible. I
know,
know
just
a lot of
something
people. A lot of people when they can't afford like coffins are so expensive. My dad's was like $11,000.
What? Just for the casket?
Yes, it was.
Oh, they're
Holy
expensive
moly.
as hell.
No. Wait, I'm wrong. The whole maybe that was a whole funeral. What it costed to
Yeah.
bury him.
I mean, for
But
me,
the casket,
Put me in a box.
I had one brother that was like this one. He liked one, and me and the youngest brother, who's 8 years older than me, we were like, nope, it's going to be this one. And the vault was very expensive too. But a lot of people do cremation for money, and my mom says she wants to be cremated because of money. I don't like that idea. But that's her wish. But I think it's because of money. And I used to say I don't want to be in the ground. I like the idea of the vaults. My granny's in a vault. I have several family members, above the ground, those pretty vaults. Some of them are inside.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's what one of my grandfathers, my actual
What do you call those?
biological
Mausoleums.
grandfather, is in. Yeah, it's in the mausoleum.
And I'm not prepared to start making plans for that now financially, but I do hope that I have time before my time, that it's not something that my
So you
children...
don't burden your kids.
I don't want that to be a burden for my children to worry about.
That's what my parents did too. They prepaid for everything. So all we had to do was go pick out the caskets.
My dad did not. My mom's, I'm not sure if she bought, I think, did she buy a spot beside her second husband? I'm not sure. My dad didn't. And the cemetery where my grandparents are buried, they didn't have a spot near his parents. And he was not married to my mom when he died. So we went out with the funeral home guy, and they take this big rod and they put my dad between his mom and dad. But they had to push the rod into the ground to see exactly where the vaults from my grandparents were, to make sure there was room to squeeze him in. And no, I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. He's not between his parents. He's beside his parents, but between his parent and the person next to him, who is a family member.
We got. I know.
But we had to squeeze him in.
You guys talking about caskets on Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Kidding, right?
One Warped Angel's like, can't do this topic. I'm sorry, One Warped Angel.
We'll change the subject because I agree. Oh, and I'm sorry, One Warped Angel, because we're going to change the subject. I want y'all to see something.
Let's change the subject.
Oh, hang on. Let me grab a pup. And I'll show one.
Puppies!
Cashers. Hey, puppers.
I don't know if
I just gave him his medicine. His eyes are super red.
That will change the subject all the way. Little baby puppies.
Cash.
Yes.
He's looking at me like, get that thing off me. He knows what's up. Y'all love Cash. I see Cash.
He just lays in your bed all day, don't he?
If I'm in here, yeah, he will.
Oh, okay. You a big spoiled puppers. He takes up that whole freaking bed practically.
Yeah, and yeah. Oh, ain't a pretty. That's the one I like. I think with that little.
She's being camera shy. It is, but everybody likes her.
My love.
Are you just gonna adopt them out, or are you just?
Yeah, is that your responsibility since you're housing them, or is that the responsibility of the?
No, at first I was going to do it and pay for everything, but then a rescue offered to take over ownership of them. So the rescue will actually, because I have the other one, remember? She was actually found with a puppy from her last litter. Mm-hmm. And they already got him fixed and microchipped and adopted.
Oh, wow.
That was fast.
That is fast.
Yeah, which it was perfect too, because she had this litter 2 days later. And so they'll do the same with these guys, but we're not going to let them go right at 8 weeks because that'll be around Christmas time, and we want to avoid people getting Christmas puppies as presents.
Oh, definitely.
Right.
So
and they're going to be 6 weeks right around.
Yeah, 8 weeks, like right around Christmas time.
Have they figured out the mix? Because you said the mom's a Jack Russell, right?
Yeah, I might actually get the puppies, just one of them. I might embark them.
Oh, you're so pretty.
Just to see, like, exactly what they are.
Uh-huh.
because I think it'll be interesting because part of me is like, did a freaking like bully breed dog get to
Dude,
her?
that's what I
And
said. They
then,
look.
I know, because they look pretty big.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah.
it's not even the size. It is they all have
marking.
some brindle in them,
Yeah.
and that's which Jack Russells can too, but they have bulldog faces.
That's what I thought too. So I think I'm gonna embark test one of them, and it'll.
So
this
is
what they are.
the mother being a good mommy?
Yeah, she's
How many
awesome.
were there?
She's
4 or
Well,
5.
that's good.
5.
So you can usually tell. A lot of times you can tell because if a larger dog breeds with a dog way smaller, they can't have that many. Because they're they're little bodies. But 5's a decent sized litter, so.
Yeah, the mom has that wiry like Jack Russell hair, and she's white. And she's really small. But the puppy that was found with her from her last litter, he was also brindle. But these puppies just really, they're really big, and they're all brindle. And it just, I don't know. I'm really curious to see what they end up looking like.
Yeah, that would be
That's cool.
How much does that cost? Is that expensive?
What?
Getting them tested to see.
Oh.
Because you can DNA them.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the embark because that's the most accurate one. I think it's like I did a different DNA test for my Chinese crested, like a health test, and that was like 80. But I want to say that the breed panel is a little bit more.
Well, for Jack, my parrot, you can't tell if parrots are males or females. You literally have to do a blood test to
Are
determine
you
their
serious?
sex. Yes, we wanted to know if he was a girl or a boy because my ex named him Jack, and I'm
Is
like,
it a
well,
boy?
if he's a girl, then it can be Jackie, but no, he's a boy. So we did that very early
That's
on.
weird because I thought birds you could always tell by something like their size or something on their gaggle waddle
coloring,
or their
usually.
coloring. Right.
Right. But we didn't. Well, for parrots, it's a little different.
Don't they lay
Because
eggs?
parrots, they do. Just like other birds.
So I guess
But
you would know.
Parrots are all colorful. You know how like sometimes you see the birds in the wild, the males are very colorful and the females are just, brown or whatever. They're plainer. Not in parrot land. They're all colorful. So, yeah, we got him sexed and now we know he's a male. Yeah,
What
it's
kind
like
of
Hey
parrot
Sue
do you have?
M, if I don't
I have
remember if I spoke to you yet or not.
orange-winged Amazon.
Oh,
He's
okay.
beautiful,
I'm scared
too.
to death of birds, but I think they're beautiful.
I think it's funny when people are scared of birds. My ex-boyfriend's mom was scared to death of birds, and
Oh, I hate
they
them.
love going to the beach, but she's hilarious because the seagulls here. If you
Yes.
but she had a bird on her screened-in porch one time when we got there, and she had somewhere to go. We happened to pull up because he needed a tool out of their company work van. And she was like, I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to be late for my appointment. And there's a bird out there under the screened-in board. She wouldn't even go outside. She was like, I thought I was going to have to. They didn't use their front door either. And she was like, ugh, I thought I was going to have to sneak out.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Parrots, some of them are super sweet and will go to anybody, but a lot of parrots are one-people birds. They only
Yes.
like one person. Everybody else, they will bite. Like, my Jack draws blood when he bites.
Yeah, I've always thought parrots were mean.
They're really fickle, too. Like, he can be happy one day, wants me to scratch his head. Other days ago to scratch his head, he tries to bite me. So,
Yeah, and
That's what
some
it
of them, some of them can bite your freaking finger, like clear off, like break bones.
well, especially like the macaws and stuff, the bigger ones.
Oh, they're pounds per square inch pressure. It's like pit bulls. It's crazy.
And birds are messy as all hail.
I
He
can attest
literally
to
will,
that.
I'll put food on top of his cage, like, fruits and vegetables. He will throw the dish on the floor.
I've
Almost
had
every time.
cockatoos, and they are is that what the little ones are? I've had 2 little ones. They were messy as hell. And I gave them, like, those birds, then they're probably still around. I worked at a school, and those birds got given to me by a coworker. I gave them to a different coworker. She gave them to a different coworker. Everyone would keep them for 6 months, and then get like, it's like we fostered them, and then we give them because they're messy and loud.
Some of them can live 50 to 80 years. They are literally a lifetime pet. Jack is 37, and he's probably got like a lot more. He's the longest lasting male in my life. I always joke and say that because I've known him since 1989.
That's crazy. That's wild.
But and there, as you guys know, he's super loud. Parrots are always loud too. It's like, anyways.
Could you imagine having a big bird like that for like your whole life and until you're an older person and lose? Oh my goodness.
A lot of birds have to be taken to rescues after their owners die.
I can imagine.
And me and Mike have discussed maybe getting another one from like a rescue. And that's what we see there, is that just their owner passed away.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's sad. And then parrots are very smart, and if they're stressed, like losing their owner, they'll pluck their own feathers.
I was fixing to say their feathers fall out, I bet.
Yep, they literally pluck them themselves. They'll just pull them out.
That's sad.
Yeah, we were worried about our bird because when my daughter went away to college, because that was his person, you know? And we're like, God, I hope he doesn't get too stressed, start pulling out his feathers. And he didn't. Thank God, but he moped for like 2 weeks.
Pierre, that's funny. My ex had a friend with a parrot, and that parrot loved me so much. Even though he knew my ex his whole life, he would sit on my shoulder and bite my ex for touching me.
Oh, you were his new person.
That's funny. Are they like dogs? Do they have a good judging of character?
Oh, maybe.
I think birds are just fickle.
They are fickle. Very fickle. Yeah, I think I got the orneriest one out there. He wasn't even mine to begin with.
I can't have anything like rodents, or because I have a cat that eats. Like, he climbs trees to kill birds, and my cat kills
That's
everything.
Crazy. I like the blue jays that'll attack the cats, and the cats will do flips when the bird swoops down.
Do you guys have red-winged blackbirds out east?
Yes, we do.
They are so territorial.
I don't know about out here. I don't know.
They will swoop down. Like, I know when I was a kid, we used to ride bikes in the country, and they would sit on the power lines by the road, and anytime you drive past their little territory, here they came, dive bombing at your head. I was like, man, what are you doing?
Yeah, we have them out in the country. I don't see them too much here, like in town where I live, but if I go out to, like, either my grandma's ranch or the ranch out that we had to evacuate all the horses from, I see them there, but I don't really see them in town.
Yeah, they're country birds for sure. Melissa Gonzalez says, I have a baby tortoise. He will live 90 to 100 years. Holy moly.
My best friend has one of those, and it's huge.
Like those, like a giant tortoise or whatever, huh?
Yeah, and it's old too. It's really, really old. His mom got it like before. It's like 30-something too.
Wow. Cam's Yaya said, my stepmother had a monkey in college. That's interesting. Oh, man.
I can't wait till someone tells me why my computer says, please check video resolution. The current resolution, 1024 by 576, isn't optimal or recommended, because it is actually recommended when I go to my settings. It's just weird.
I know.
I
had guinea pigs. I loved them. I've had pet rats. They are oddly good. They're smart as hell, and I hated them. I won't even say the reason we had them. We also had a huge snake, but I ended up loving them so much. We got rid of the snake, gave him back to the brother-in-law, and kept the rats until they died. We had to separate them because they had babies. But they were huge white rats. And as odd as that sounds, because I hate a mouse, I got attached to those rats. It was weird.
Yeah, we, Rats, mice, and birds, I don't mess with. I don't. Those are my. I'm not scared of much. We actually had a snake that just died a year ago, and I would make my fiance feed it because I just rats and mice are a no-no from me. But I'll hold a snake all day long.
Yeah,
Well, see, I'm scared of snakes. I ain't gonna lie.
We've had snakes. I'm funny. Like if I go a long time and am not around one, the 12 or 13 foot ball python we had would bite because he was my brother-in-law's who was in the military, and he ended up being left here when he got stationed, sent away, and he would feed him in the cage. You don't do that. So he bit my brother-in-law's arm and then twisted around. He almost broke his arm. They had to pry his mouth open with a screwdriver. So we didn't hold him a lot. And then we had smaller ones. I always liked like little garter snakes and littler. When I was pregnant, I was holding them, and holding one. My husband went to take him, and it bit him. And then I was done with snakes as far as owning them. But
yeah, they're not my favorite. My sister has like 3 of them, and they're all, I don't know. They don't bother me. It's just they're also kind of boring.
Now, when we had the 13-foot ball python at my in my house, it was when I don't think I had kids yet. My mom's husband wouldn't go. He quit coming over. He used to always stop on Saturdays. When he'd go to a store, he had his Saturday morning, trip to the store, to buy his cigarettes for the week. And he would always stop by there. He stopped doing that when we had the python. We didn't have him there long. But he wouldn't.
My fiance's mom is the same way.
All right, y'all, I'm getting stiff here sitting. I'm going to start to wrap this up. But I do have to... Dottie, after we hang up, can you send Lisa privately a link here so she can take it? So
sure. I can definitely do that.
This was really fun. I like
know. We're going to have to do this more
talk
often,
about
for
whatever.
sure.
Yeah, it was really chill and fun. I actually really like this. We just talk about whatever.
You should have been here the night we talked about funny foods. That was the best. I actually really enjoyed that stream.
Oh, when we talked about Spam?
Oh, yeah, we talked about
and bologna,
Spam,
red hot dogs,
cheese curds. That was a fun night.
Shins, I thought she was here. Have you ever seen a red hot dog, Shins?
What, a red hot dog?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
It's the only kind we eat.
What kind of meat is it?
Pork, main lemons, beaks and stuff, like, red hot dogs. Hold on, I'll show you. There's 2 kinds out here, Carolina Packers and Stevens.
Is it just the casing that's red, or is it red all the way
No,
through?
it's pink, red all the way. I'll show you.
No, I don't really even eat hot dogs.
I know when I told them, when my brother-in-law was stationed in El Paso, we would have to, and in dry ice, his mom would ship him, red hot dogs and Texas Pete, which is a brand of hot sauce that they don't sell in Texas. If that's not funny.
Huh. No, I don't think I've ever heard of a red hot dog.
There they are. Have you heard of Red Hots? They're like short, fatter, spicy. Yeah, it's Bright Leaf, Carolina Packers, and Stevens.
Are they hot links like Cam just said?
No, just the hot dogs are not hot. They taste like hot dogs. They may be a little saltier. The Red Hots are spicy. They're a short, fatter version. And these Carolina Packer Bright Leaf, is actually where the plant is in the same, right down the road from the hospital. Right about 6 miles from where I live, probably. Nah, it's a little bit further. But same.
I think I might have seen those somewhere. I think they sell them in stores here. I've just never had one. I've never. A lot of people out west are like, I've never seen. So I don't know if they sell them out west. But I don't know what people mean when they're like,
You haven't had a hot dog unless you've had like a New York hot dog. I don't even know what that means. Are they different than the brown hot dogs here?
I don't know. I don't really eat hot dogs. I don't know.
They say if you ever went in a hot dog plant and saw them made, you just wouldn't ever eat a hot dog.
That's what my
That's
grandma,
why I eat beef hot dogs.
I do like the
that.
beef. I like turkey bologna, and I can eat the hot dogs, the brown ones, if they have cheese in them. It's just not my thing.
I don't know. I'm kind of picky, like about like I won't eat meat if there's like bones, like it's on a bone.
Right.
I don't know why.
We always talk about food here. I'm such a foodie person. I love to eat.
I'm a baker. I don't like my fiance is an amazing cook, like as far as like meals go, which I can cook too. I just don't enjoy it, but I really enjoy baking. So whenever we cook like on the weekends, because he has Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, so we always make like he'll cook hella good food and then I'll make like a hella good dessert.
I'm sorry that you're getting notifications, Jubilee. You don't have to unsubscribe. You can just unring the bell. Or if you don't like us here, sorry. I don't know why it would spam you. That's odd.
Yeah, usually it's the opposite problem.
Yeah, usually
people don't get them at all.
I won't, godless. I've got to have a conversation, but I will get to you. It won't be directly after, but I will message you. And everyone in the chat, thank you so much for coming. And I'm sorry if I didn't say anyone's name. Nurse Kimberly, Sylvia Ray, hey, Paula Tickle, Sabrina. I hope I didn't miss anyone. I know I probably did. Melissa Newman, the other Melissa. There's so many people's been in and out. I was kind of amazed how many we had at one time. Jubilee, thanks for stopping in. Sorry you got spammed. I hope everyone has a great afternoon, the rest of your day, and we, as you know, as long as nothing Friday the 13th ish happens, we'll be back later this evening.
Yeah, this was really fun. I enjoyed this.
Me too.
It was a nice break from the usual.
Yes,
yeah,
it was. And look, content that's not normal. We do know how to talk about regular stuff.
Yes.
Yay, pants.
That's right.
All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm going to hop off here now. Dot, if you could send that link to...
Yep, doing it right now.
Love y'all.
Bye everybody.
Now.
We'll see you later.
I'll talk